at your school are here to explain you about formulas, ranges and functions on the subject of information technology. First of all, I will explain you about formulas. Formulas perform operations such as addition, multiplication and comparison on worksheet value. Formulas can refer to other cell in same worksheet, cell on other cell in same worksheet, or even cell on worksheet in other workbooks. Formulas may make use of bullet in some functions. Excel knows that you are entering a formula in cell because every formula starts with an equal to sign. If you forget the sign, what you will enter will be treated as text.
Can I ask one question?
Yes.
How to use these formulas in spreadsheet?
For that, we have an example. The following example, add the value of cell B4 to 25, then divide the result by the sum of cell D5, E5 and F5. Let's have some practical on this formula. In worksheet, we have some values. Let's start our formula. Equals to bracket start B4 plus 25 bracket close slash sum bracket start D5 colon F5 bracket close. By entering, we get our result. This example illustrates the use of cell reference B4, the numerical constant 25, arithmetic operators plus and slash, the use of parentheses to specify the order of calculation, the bullet in sum function, the range reference D5 colon F5.
Can you explain more about range references?
So, for that, I would like to call my friend Tejinder to explain you about range references.
So now I will tell you about the range references. Formulas can refer to individual cells or ranges of cells or to names or labels that represents cells or ranges. Ranges of cells are most often used as arguments to functions that can be applied to a variable number, and they are also used when specifying what values are to be plotted in a chart. So some range references examples are sum B5 colon E10 adds up all the values in the cells in the rectangular set of chart through column B through column E from row 5 through row 10. This is what called a contiguous range of cell. So now we will start the formula with equal to sign sum B5 colon E10. So now you can see that this adds up all the values in a rectangular set. Thus we call it a contiguous range of cell. By pressing enter, we will get a result. And next is other examples of contiguous ranges of cells. B5 colon G5 adds up all the values within one row, and C5 colon C11 adds up all the values within one column. So this time also we will start the formula with equal to sign sum B5 colon G5. By pressing enter, we will get a result. And next is equal to sign sum C5 colon C11. By pressing enter, we will get a result. So now we will consider one more example. Consider sum B11 colon C11 E11 colon G11. This is a yes, please start the formula with equal to sign sum B11 colon C11, we will use comma here, E11 colon G11. This is called a range reference, but this is a non-contiguous range of cell. By pressing enter, we will get a result. So now next is, I will tell you about the main reference operators. There are mainly two reference operators that are colon and comma. Colon is used to specify a contiguous range of cells, and comma is used to represent the union of two or more contiguous ranges. So now I would like to call Jasmine to continue the topic.
So now I will explain you about formula syntax. Formula calculate value in an order based on user mathematical conventions. You can always add parentheses to control the order of calculation. For example, 4 plus 3 multiplied 2 is interpreted as 4 plus bracket start 3 multiplied 2 bracket close, which is step. If you want that addition done first, Then use bracket start 4 plus 3 bracket close multiply 2, which is 14. Now I will tell you about calculation operators in formula. Arithmetical operators perform basic mathematical operations such as addition, multiplication or subtraction, and then combine the numbers and produce numerical results. So here we have some arithmetic operators, like plus means addition like 3 plus 3, minus sign means subtraction like 3 minus 1, asterisk sign means multiplication like 3 multiply 3, the forward slash means division like 3 divided by 3, the percent sign means percent like 20%, the caret sign means exponentation like 3 exponent 2. Now I would like to call my friend Arshvik to explain you about formulas.
Now I will explain you about functions. Microsoft Excel contains many predefined functions that can be used in formulas. Formulas can be used to perform simple as well as complex calculations. To enter a function, you can either type it directly or select it from the ribbon. There are various categories of functions which may include financial, date and time, mathematics and trigonometry, statistical, lookup and reference, logical, text, database as well as information. So syntax of a function. The syntax of a function begins with the function name followed by an opening parenthesis, the argument for the function separated by commas and a closing parenthesis. If the function starts a formula, not forget to type the is equal to sign before the function name. So the most commonly used function in the worksheets is the sum function, which is used to add ranges of cells. In fact, it is so commonly used that it has its own button, the auto sum button on the standard toolbar. Although sum b5 colon b8 will yield the same value as b5 plus b6 plus b7 plus b8, but it's rather better to type the reference b5 colon b8 because it will automatically adjust to any changes that are made in that reference afterwards. So here you can see we have added the sum by the reference b5 colon b8, so this will result in our value 329. Next we will learn about some more auto sum functions, which may include, first is average. Average is used to get the mean or average of a sum of values. For example, in the total marks column we have here is equal to average bracket start b5 colon g5. So this will add up all the values and find the mean between the range b5 to g5, and when we press enter we get a result. Next is the count function. Count function is used to count the number of values in a set of values. For example, in cell B12 we will count the number of values from the reference b5 to b11. Let's start the formula. Is equal to count bracket start b5 colon b11, and when we will press enter we get a result, that is 7. Next is the maximum function. The maximum function is used to find the maximum value in a set of values. For example, in cell B12, let's find the maximum value. That is equal to maximum bracket start D5 to D5 colon D11. When we press enter, we get the maximum value, that is 86. Next is the minimum function. Minimum function, as the name suggests, is used to find the minimum value in a set of values. For example, in cell F12, we will find the minimum value from F5 to F11 is equal to minimum bracket start F5 colon F11 bracket close, and when we will press enter we get a result, that is 16. That was all about our topic. Thanks for giving me and my partners your precious time.